Yes. So we have started the recording. So
Okay.
today I have here with me a very special guest. His name is Kishor Chhabria. Um, Mr. Sir, will you like to introduce yourself to our audience?
I'm Kishor Chhabria. I'm 64-year-old.
Oh, sorry, sir.
I was in business. I was in business since the age of 20 and married, a family, everything since inception. But I lost everything in 2009. Now you ask me whatever questions you want.
Yes, sir. Sir, I wanted to ask you the question. Would you elaborate more on the 2009 incident in which
You're
your
not
warehouse or
clear.
factory was, and what started the?
Okay. I had my own manufacturing unit. Additionally, retail outlets, approximately 50 retail outlets, a manufacturing unit, in all approximately 330 people working for me till 2009. And we used to manufacture and we used to sell them at our retail stores. This was basically my business. The name of the brand was Sleepins. Sleepins, that is manufacturing only of women's sleepwear.
And what was the 14-year revelation that has went with you? You have a bad experience with the Indian judiciary, Bajaj Finances, and the Bajaj Group.
Okay, okay. In 2009, IDBI Bank and Union Bank of India, they approached me and offered loans of about 19 crores. My existing banks, they took over because I already had loans. It was not a fresh loan account. They took over the existing cash credit of about 17 crores, gave me an additional 2 crores of cash credit, and they forced me to cancel my earlier Cholamandalam policies and renew them from Bajaj, from Bajaj Alliance. Okay, so now Bajaj Alliance was a channel partner of IDBI Bank. I never approached Bajaj Alliance. Neither did he approach me. But the policies were issued by IDBI Bank. Now, out of these policies, 4 policies bear the same number. This is fraud. How can there be 4 policies of the same number issued on different dates and different amounts and premium collected? So now to suppress this, they did everything after my factory was set or gutted down in fire. Losses of approximately 25 crores. Panchnama done by the police station. The reason of fire was short circuit. But due to this uh, fraud, the financial or the insurance fraud, they did anything and everything possible to devastate. Several criminal complaints, civil litigations, bankers tried to do everything to devastate me. I was arrested, CBI, economic offence wing, the local Maharashtra police, everybody was hounding me. I did collapse. I'm not saying I didn't collapse. I was arrested. I was behind bars for a long time. And then, once I was out on bail, I understood that this is a big scam. And now let me fight it out. And then it took me several years, about 12 years, to fight this case in the judiciary. Now, why the judiciary is corrupt? Shri Sharad Pawarji bribed the judiciary or the court which were involved in my case, right from inception for about 12 years till I finished my case. All the judges were bribed. Seduction of judges by a woman. Anything and everything they could do, they did, but I didn't lose ground. I kept fighting and ultimately I fought and I appeared before the Honorable High Court against IDBI Bank, Union Bank of India, Bajaj Alliance, Sharad Pawarji, several of people. Honey traps, 2 honey traps they set up on me. Anything and everything possible on this earth they tried to do. Because this scam is not limited to me. If they could sell me 4 policies of the same number, then they have sold several policies of the same number to the other clients of theirs, the policyholder. And this is not limited to only Bajaj Alliance. The government, central government knows about it, that all the insurance companies, this is their modus operandi. Hence,
Yes.
I was the only one man army fighting against this scam.
The harrowing things that have went down with you, it almost seems like a witch hunt. Attack from Bajaj Finances, IDBI, judiciary, political parties, honey trapping. Why did it all specifically went down with you?
Because truth prevails. The criminal case, I stood for trial on my own party in person. I didn't hire any lawyer because that was no guarantee that they would, set me free or get me out of that rut. So I fought my own case and I got acquitted. All these people, the people you named, several of politicians, bureaucrats, Bajaj Finance, Bajaj Group, Bajaj Auto, IDBI Bank. Why? Why they did this? Because they wanted to suppress the scam. But now the scam is open. Now the scam is open. I have so many followers on my social media. They don't let me do a press conference. They don't let me go and meet anybody. My friends, my relatives, people working with me, they have corrupted them too. Mr. Bajaj, Sanjeev Bajaj. They don't allow me to do anything or meet anybody. But I didn't stay put. I moved, I walked, I went to High Court, I went everywhere. And today they are in shambles. In deep trouble, India INC.
Yes. Regarding the things that have went down with you, were there any people that in your family, in your acquaintances, in your workplace that stood by you? And how did they were affected by the things that happened to you?
Not really. Nobody stood by me. Not really. And if anybody who I thought was by my side was actually not. But I used those people because Sanjeev Bajaj was paying them something to get information out of me. Instead of relating to them that yes, I know that you are being approached by them, I kept mum and I went doing whatever I could do. Nobody really has stood by me. It is a one-man army, either at home or out of home.
Impressive. What sets you apart from everyone else? If it was anyone in your position, they would have remained quiet. They would not have stood up for
Would have
themselves to
hanged.
this scandal.
They would have hanged themselves. Anybody and everybody would have hanged themselves. You need a lot of courage to go against these giants. They are giants. There are few more giants, let me tell you, involved. Bajaj SE, the original, the mother company of Bajaj Alliance, Facebook, Meta, Instagram, YouTube, Google, all these people I'm naming are party to my case in Bombay High Court. I didn't make them a party. They are not responding from my side. Sanjeev Bajaj, Bajaj Alliance, they made these party giants. Now, what happens? Because in the same case where I have in Bombay, the honey trap case, where Meta and all these giants are involved, what will happen? Even they would be party to their honey trap. Hence, India INC want to settle this out of court. They cannot touch these giants because there is a treaty between Facebook and India, Google and India, or whatever. They cannot touch the international giants. Hence, they have approached me before me for an out of court settlement, which may happen tomorrow. And I had a meeting today, but I don't mind saying anything because my social media, I talk everything. I don't mind telling it. The meeting is going to be in court. The judge is going to settle all these issues.
Even though you said the judge are corrupt.
Yes, the judges are corrupt. But who else? Mr. Narendra Modi, our Honorable Prime Minister, even he doesn't have the power to settle between two litigants. The settlement between litigants has to be only in court. Only the judge can do it. Though they are corrupt, even now, they will pay them to get these things sorted. Because if they don't, I go to Bombay High Court and I'll bring the roof down. Trust me, I know my game. I know my evidences. I know how to argue. I'm an orator. I'm not scared of anybody. The judges are scared of me. Hence, they are not letting me step into the court. Tomorrow, I would be driven down from my house to the court and taken to the chamber of the judge, and everything, all the demands that I want or require have been granted or will be granted.
Yes. Have you the fact that you're telling your story to everyone in this world, you're sharing the experience with the judges and the whole fiasco that has went down with you. Have you faced any support? Have you faced any sort of
Yeah.
people that are suspicious of your story, that say in you're lying? And have you faced any people that are supportive of you and are helping you in your justice?
On my social media, there has to be critics or somebody negative, but that is, I would say, one in a thousand. All the others are supporting me, wanting to help me. I'm flooded with messages on Instagram and Facebook, and then I need to give my number to them. So I give them my WhatsApp number, and then I'm in touch. I cannot disappoint anybody by not giving them the side. If anybody wants to have some evidence, I do give my evidences also. I send it across, whatever evidence. People basically have asked me for those four policies of the same number. So I have made a set. I WhatsApp everybody those policies. Now, once they see those policies, ziplock, everybody. I am here to help anybody and everybody. Though I don't have too much time, but I get some time out to help somebody who is, in trouble.
Yes. So, what is your end goal? What do you wish to achieve through all this?
I know very well that this matter cannot be argued in before the Honorable High Court because the world is watching me. My case is also before the table, the International Court of Justice. Even they have all my cases. The presidents, prime ministers, and the kings of the world are aware about my case. All the chief ministers in India are aware about my case. Hence, this settlement will happen only in court. Now, what do I do once this settlement happens tomorrow? I get approximately 8 billion USD. Plus, there are a lot of rights. So now, let me speak to you basically about my 8 billion. Do I need that money? No. What do I need? A million? 2 million? 3 million? Sufficient for me to have a very healthy life, future, 64 plus whatever is born. All the other money which I'm getting will be parked in a private trust which belongs to me, whatever name. And out of that money, I want to spend majority of the money on the farmers' suicide in Maharashtra. When nobody could bring a break to that or stop that since several of years, I have taken this on my head to do this or go ahead.
That is a very noble cause. How would you describe your character?
See, I'm a Shiva Bhakt, a staunch believer.
I can see that.
I converted myself into an Agori the day I was arrested. And I went through a lot of penance, tapascharya. What was that tapascharya? That tapascharya was not going to Himalayas and sitting and meditating. No. I quit everything in life. I sold my car. I sold everything. I bought just two pair of clothes every year, a black t-shirt and a black tracks, and one pair of shoes, and this old scooter. And I started going to court daily up and down, not to do anything, no expenses, no partying, no socializing, nothing. But yes, as an Agori, I do consume alcohol. I do smoke up. Smoke up means I vape. I eat non-vegetarian food. These are my personal things to keep myself happy. I don't socialize. I have no friends. Only then I could achieve till here because of my attitude. I am a son of Shiva. Why I say I'm a son of Shiva? Because we all are. Even you have a spark. Your soul is a spark of Shiva. We all have it. You have to awaken that. And I did this through my meditation, my penance, tapasya. And today, I don't hurt anybody. I don't hate anybody. I don't talk wrong or bad about anybody. Gossip is impossible for me. I just have my own attitude and I live as per my attitude. I don't care about anybody. Yes, I love everybody in this world, but I don't care what people are talking behind my back. This is me, myself, and my Rudrakshas with me always.
Okay. That was a very interesting interview. I would like to ask one last question. What message would you like to give to the audience?
I'm here to help anybody who can't afford. Once I get this compensation, can approach me. I would be everywhere available. My number, whatever, contact me. Any court cases, any court cases, any farmer having any issue, any person who's needy of anything can approach me. I'm there to help. There would not be a no to it. The lawyers I will hire, or I would prefer an out of court settlement between the two litigants because I know courts don't give justice. It is just tariq pe tariq, and it takes a very lengthy time, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. This is my role in the future.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, sir. That was the end of our interview. It was a pleasure to speak with
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
And I wish
Same
you
here.
luck in
Jai
getting
Mahatma.
justice. Jai Mahakal,
Thank
sir.
you.